Hey, we are here at Thistleberry Farm in South Bend where they are back open for all of their fun fall activities, including the cow train. Take it away, Joe. We're having fun out here, and coming up, we're going to talk about all of the fun fall activities that they're offering. Stay with us.
Gorgeous weather expected this morning and this afternoon. You can see the gorgeous colors in St. Joe, but rain is on the way. I'll show you when to plan for it coming up.
It is the perfect day to pick some pumpkins and find your way through a corn maze. Thistleberry Farm in South Bend is open and has fun fall activities for the whole family. WSBT 22's Lauren Becker is live there now. Lauren, they're making some changes this year because of the pandemic.
They are making some big changes, but that's of course to keep everyone safe when they come out and have so much fun here. There's a lot going on. Here to tell us more, we have Dave. Thanks so much for being here this morning.
Thank you.
Yeah, so let's first talk about all the changes. I know you're still back open,
right,
despite everything going on, but you have tickets this year.
Right, because we're limiting to half our normal capacity, just so people can really space out. With it being an outdoor activity, as long as you can keep your distance, you don't have to wear a mask.
Okay.
But because of that, we're selling all the tickets online, so that you don't show up with your kids and all the tickets are sold out and your kids are crying because they have to leave. So this year, yeah, you have to buy all the tickets online.
Yeah, and they can do that on your website, correct?
Right. If you go to the website, there's links to get to the tickets.
Yeah, and let's just talk about all of the fun here. You can see there's lots of different activities. You've got the tires over there, the combine, horses, goats, everything.
Yep.
Talk about that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, all of that. We added a couple apple cannons this year, which are really cool to shoot.
Yeah.
Obviously, the cow train is a huge hit for the kids.
I was just on that. So much fun.
You'd be surprised how many college students take pictures on the cow train,
sure.
too. So it's a big hit. The jumping pillows in the background over there, kids can jump on those things for hours. There's just so much to do. And, of course, all the corn mazes.
Of course. And you say a lot of acres. I mean, the corn mazes are huge.
The big one is about 12 acres, so about 12 football fields. And there's a couple small ones that are geared towards little kids, you know, so you can just be out there for 15 minutes or so and find some things, and that keeps them happy.
And of course, you can go home with your pumpkins because they have lots and lots of different kinds of pumpkins here.
Yep. And it's going to be a beautiful day today.
Yeah, gorgeous weekend. Tomorrow, what are your hours then throughout the week?
Today and tomorrow, it's 10 to 6, and then during the week, 3 to 7 in the afternoons.
Okay, open 7 days a week. Come on out to Thistleberry Farm. Lots of stuff going on throughout the entire week. Lots of fun fall activities. Bring the whole family. But for now, I'm going to send it back to you guys.
Now, your accurate storm alert weather forecast with meteorologist Lynette Grant.
We are sitting at 8:42 in the morning with lots of sunshine. You could see that in St. Joe right now as we look from that camera and see all of the colors. You know, just up the road in Benton Harbor, temperatures are at 65 degrees. We're warmer this morning than, well, at least for some of you, we're warmer this morning than where we should be for afternoon high temperatures. In northern Indiana, we mainly sit right around 60 degrees, a few isolated spots in the 50s. But as we head into the afternoon, these temperatures are expected to build. We'll climb into the mid-70s for the afternoon, but the clouds are also going to build in addition to the temperatures. As the clouds build, we may see an isolated rain shower for this afternoon. We're not talking widespread rain. There's more rain down south. You see the clouds starting to build. That's actually what's left of Hurricane Delta. It is currently a tropical storm right now, bringing rain through Arkansas, parts of Tennessee, Kentucky, and even Mississippi and Alabama. Now back here at home, we are expecting a little bit of rain, but it won't be from what's left of Delta. There's a very weak boundary that's going to move over Lake Michigan, and it's pretty much just going to sit on top of us today. As that happens, we are going to see pretty much a mix between partly cloudy and mostly cloudy skies, and maybe an isolated shower for the afternoon. Otherwise, temperatures will be in the 70s. It's kind of an average temperature. In Berrien County, right along Lake Michigan, will probably be in the 60s, but south of US 30, we'll be close to 80 degrees. Here's a better look at those temperatures as you head through the afternoon. They're the 60s right along the lake shore. You move away from the lake, it's slightly warmer, and then well away from the lake, even moving closer into central Indiana, that's where temperatures are going to climb into the 80s. By tomorrow, we'll start with clouds, and then we'll go through the day and we'll see kind of the same. Partly cloudy to mostly cloudy skies. Temperatures are going to be in the 70s for tomorrow afternoon. We'll look at about 72 or so by 4 o'clock with an ultimate high temperature of 73 degrees. Better chance of rain does arrive by Monday. You could see that line of showers pushing through the area. Once we get into the afternoon, there's a little bit of a difference in terms of timing with the models, but plan on Monday afternoon having a little bit of rain to deal with, and we'll see this push through by the evening. It clears out Monday night, and that's when we're really going to see temperatures start to drop. So today we're talking 75. But in a few days, we're going to look at high temperatures back in the 60s. In fact, we'll get there by Wednesday. You see that it's a gradual drop in temperatures. We're not going to go from mid 70s to low 50s in one day. We'll go from the 70s this weekend to 60s next week by midweek, and then 50s for the end of next week.
All right, thanks, Lynette. 8:44 on your Saturday morning. It's time to taste test. A local vineyard is getting ready to launch their fall menu. What you will want to order. We're going to show you a mouth-watering look up next.
You're watching WSBT 22 First in the Morning, Saturday.
If you've ever been to Iron Hand Vineyard in South Bend, you're going to want to go again. And that's because they have lots of new foods and drinks coming out that you're definitely going to want to check out. I'm here with Laura from Iron Hand. Thank you so much for joining us today
thanks
and
for having me.
Creating this delicious looking spread. Let's talk about the menu. When's the new menu come out?
Yeah, the new menu comes out on Thursday, October 15th. We're very excited. We have several new options that we're going to be releasing. The one that I'm very excited about is the steak, brie, and mushroom flatbread. And that's going to pair especially well with our new Estate Cabernet Sauvignon. And that is going to be released for our wine club members in November as well. Also, even though this has been on the menu for quite some time, I thought it was important to show off our fromage and charcuterie. Oftentimes people will come in here just for that. It pairs very well with a lot of the wines. Also, we have a brie and mushroom small plate here, and that is kind of a play off of our brie with bacon jam, just a little bit more harvest themed. And then we have our burrata. That's been especially popular on our summer menu, so we're going to continue with that. And then we have a few new dessert options, one of which is the s'mores cheesecake. We rotate out different cheesecake flavors throughout the week, and those have been quite popular too.
Wow. Okay, you mentioned something about a club. Tell me a little about that.
Yeah, so the wine club is definitely worth looking into the next time you're here. If you're at the wine bar, quite often you save discounts on bottles, on small plates, and then you also get first access to new release wines such as like the Estate Cabernet Sauvignon. A lot of the wines that we produce are very small batch, so the wines are released first to our members, and by the time they're released to our members, they're nearly gone. So yeah, definitely worth looking into the wine club.
And what a great atmosphere too. If you have any hesitations about going out to a restaurant and eating and drinking, this room is so large and you guys can easily spread out.
Definitely, yeah. We're very fortunate with the 6 feet spacing for all the tables. They've said numerous times, not only do they feel safe because of the distance of the tables apart, but also we're a physician-owned business, so we're super careful with sanitization of all the tables and surfaces. And then also we have our patio. So the weather is supposed to be beautiful in the upcoming weeks still in October, so people can enjoy that. We have patio heaters as well, so on the colder nights.
All right, if people want to find you, where's your physical location, and then how do I find you on the web?
Sure, so we're located in the Armory at 1025 Northside Boulevard in South Bend, right across from the Farmers Market. And then online, we are ironhandvineyard.com. And then we're on Instagram and Facebook. We're very active on both of those pages. We have all of our upcoming live music and other events as well.
Laura, thank you so much.
Thanks, Kristen.
8:50 now. A Goshen native is gaining major attention this week as a film is set to be released internationally. Jordan Hodges is a Goshen native, co-writer and actor in the movie Shade Shepherd. It was shot in northern Indiana and southern Michigan. It's an adventure crime drama set in the 80s.
It came out October 6th. It is on Amazon, Apple TV, Xfinity Dish. I mean, if you have cable on demand, just search for it. It's a fun movie, and of course, you're supporting a film, that was made here.
The film is expected to be distributed internationally later this month, and it will be shown at selected theaters soon. A DVD will also be available in a couple weeks. Stay with us. We'll be right back. It is 8:54, and here's a look at this morning's Fastcast. A new warning from the FBI. Anti-government extremists are potentially focused on sparking violence leading up to the inauguration in 2021. This comes after more than a dozen people were arrested after police say they were connected to a plot to kidnap Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer and overthrow the state government. The FBI says that case isn't the only one being investigated, and more arrests are expected. If you're planning to visit a restaurant or bar this weekend in St. Joe County, make sure you follow the rules. The St. Joe County Health Department is cracking down on businesses that don't follow county coronavirus guidelines. This comes as we're seeing rising numbers of people getting the coronavirus and being hospitalized. A new emergency order from the Michigan Department of Health replacing executive orders issued by Governor Gretchen Whitmer. The new order will limit the amount of people in stores, bars, and public venues. The health department's order requires face coverings in any public place. After 21 days off, Notre Dame is hitting the field again tonight at 7:30. The Fighting Irish will be playing the Florida State Seminoles here at home. And we turn now to meteorologist Lynette Grant for a look at the weather for that game. Going to be pretty nice.
Pretty nice. I mean, we may have partly to mostly cloudy skies, but it should be dry. You see, temperature is going to be mainly in the 70s for the afternoon today. Same thing for tomorrow. Might as well get outside and enjoy it, right? Because by this next week, we're going to see fall return. Temperatures falling back into the 60s and even the 50s by the end of the week. Next best chance of rain doesn't arrive until Monday. At that point, we could see showers and maybe an isolated thunderstorm or two. But definitely going to be feeling fall in a little bit. But the big thing you notice is going to be the temperatures. No more of the 80s that we saw yesterday. But one thing that you do want to note, Kristen, is that the colors, they're changing really quick.
Yeah, next week probably going to speed that process up a little bit.
Oh my gosh, I went out hiking yesterday up in Michigan, and it was so nice to see the colors change, and even on the drive back.
Yeah.
And you know that within the next 2 weeks, that's probably when we're going to hit our peak locally in terms of seeing those colors. So send in your pictures. We'd love to be able to see those.
Absolutely. Of course, enjoy those outdoor colors and this nice weekend while it lasts. It is 8:56 now. Make sure you join us for more news tonight at 10 on Fox Michiana, and then, of course, back here at 11. Have a great Saturday.